Welcome back to Rimworld. Last episode, I talked about, well, basically what we're doing here. I kind of forgot to mention a few things. So I've got a lot of other mods that not only make it sort of Fallouty in terms of the factions and the animals and our enemies, but we've also got lots of sort of like genetics mods. So we have the genetic rem mod, which is a very, very popular mod that allows you to sort of extract the DNA from creatures and implant it into your colonists, which is very, very cool. We also have... what's it called? Bad ethics or something along those lines. They're all linked below. I'll get the mod list sorted out for next episode or this episode. Which essentially allows you to clone people and mess around with their organs and stuff. Then we've also got lots of other small little mods as well, but I'll keep that secret. We've got things like glitter tech, industrialization, those big Rimworld tech mods because I feel like it fits into the. It seems pretty appropriate with what we're doing right now. So, we're currently playing as Grundle, the Slayer, who you might remember last time we had a bit of an issue with. So, he is based on the character from CK2, who was a dragon. So the closest I could give him was Bear Claws to sort of represent that. What I didn't realise, though, was he was also a body purist, which makes him disgusted with himself. So what I've done, when we unpause it, it should kick in at some point. There we go. I've also given him the trait transhumanist, which are people who enjoy having non-human body parts, like Bear Claws. Now, it doesn't quite cancel it out, so I'm still paying the cost of my stupidity there. But it is gonna somewhat make things a little bit easier, because unfortunately, if not, he's always going to be on that cusp of mental break risk, because he's a minus 15. So he's a sort of minus 8 there instead, which is still kind of bad, because I didn't realize that's what it did, but it's less of a cost than what we would have had normally. So, what are we going to do this episode? Well, we need to get the actual base entrance dealt with, as in fortified, and maybe get some blast doors up. Bedrooms are also top priority, because right now they are literally sleeping on rocks, which is not ideal. Now, food is a big, big problem. I'm not sure how the hell we're going to do food. Now, Fylkyr Rhino here is our researcher, so we could stick down a research bench, I suppose, for the time being. These are the plan expansions for later on in the base, so I think we can put down quite safely, you know, something around there and not have to worry about it too much. Let's put down, do you want to waste our last remaining bits of wood there on a chair? Honestly, I'm going to say no. What we do want to do, in fact, I'm not even going to waste the wood on that instead. We'll save that for beds and things of that manner. Instead, what we'll do is we'll make the research bench out of steel, which is 100 steel. Now, we've got 331 steel. Conversely, we have less than 300 in wood. Wood we also can't get because, obviously, it's a nuclear fallout, so there are no trees anymore. It's just piles of sludge. So, we'll go for the research bench. We'll have Fylkyr Rhino basically constantly researching forever from now on. He's done a decent job. He's dug out a room by himself there. And we'll wake these two up, and then hopefully we can get things under wraps. But we need to research hydroponics as soon as possible so we can actually start getting some food. Now, I did theorize that maybe because the fishing mod isn't, you know, integrated with any of the other mods, maybe we could still catch some fish, which is definitely what we're going to need. Otherwise, we are actually going to die here because there are no animals on the map at all. Sometimes they will spawn in and just die of the radiation, but there is just nothing at all. Shit. So let's hope to hell we can fish. If we can't fish, we're going to starve to death, which is not going to be a great start to the series. So what I'm going to do is we'll also put up very briefly a roof next to the fishing spots so that we can fish. Oh, actually, we won't put one there, then in hindsight, because that'll block this. But we will put up a roof next to the fishing spot, which will hopefully give them some cover and allow us to get that sort of replenishable food. Now, let's roof over as much as we can. Now, this should all have roof over it anyway if we hover over it and look in the bottom left-hand corner there. We can see this all has overhead mountain there. Now, this one doesn't. So we'll cover up the entrance, and we'll build a structure there and just cover that over as well. Now, I'm pretty sure that one block can support a roof by itself. I don't think you need to have roof connecting after blocks. So, I think we're alright with that. Now, let's bring that all the way up to there if we can. Yeah, let's go ahead and just build roof area. Now, we've got to be careful that we don't block our wind turbine either, at least until we can get solar panels. Let's just build that across there. What we'll do is we'll actually dig out this sort of small stone here and have the roof hanging off the side of the mountain. That way they'll at least get some cover, and we can also try and get some food. If this doesn't work, then we're screwed. But let's wait and see first. Right, so the research bench is finished. We have some jobs lined up. We have right now, I believe, hydroponics, then solar panels, then batteries, or it might be completely the opposite order. Actually, I'm not sure, because all of them are as useful as one another. Without batteries, though, we can't really do much. So, yeah, batteries are first. We've got solar panel, hydroponics, then microelectronics. Might be worth getting that one so early, mainly because it's 3,000 research, which is quite huge, compared to something like auto doors, which might not be a bad plan either. Oh, you know what? We need water treatment, don't we? Shit. I completely forgot about that. Right. So water filtration is 2,000 research, but we've also got to get... Oh, Christ. What a fool. We've also got to get just about everything before that as well. So let's scrap these. Go for batteries. We want solar panels. Solar panel. No, wait. Hydroponics. Because at least we can potentially power these with just the windmill. Hydroponics. Then we'll go for solar panels. This is so ridiculous. Solar panels. Then we'll go for whatever I said before, water treatment or whatever the hell it was, which is roughly in... Yeah, this area here. So we go water filtration as well. Right. That should keep us alive. Those are the basics for survival, which we are sorely, sorely lacking right now. So we're down to Fylkyr Rhino. Now, he has quite a high intellect, but he's not good at anything else whatsoever. So we're just kind of hoping that he can get by with this. We also probably want to build him a chair, seeing as he is going to be sat there for about 20 hours a day. Let's get steel dining chair. Really? What about a stool? You can use it tables, workstations elsewhere. Not very comfortable, but better than nothing. Let's build him a wooden chair then. Why not? We'll use a little bit of our wood to at least make some furniture, because after a point, we're not going to need it anyway. Prioritize working on that so Fylkyr Rhino can comfortably do his research. He should be doing that right now. There we go, researching. Right, we're going to build the chair under him. Makes perfect sense. And as soon as we can get this done, the better. Bad hygiene, moderate. Yeah, we're going to need... Oh, Jesus, don't do that, you madman. Is No-Eyed Fred going to start working on that? There we go. Okay, the roof is done. We actually don't need support there. It can hang off the mountain. That's really good. So he should be covered over from the... nuclear radiation there, though. Toxic buildup initial. Keep an eye on that. If it gets worse, then we'll panic. What we'll do for everyone else who doesn't need to go fishing, so it's just Grundle that's going to do the fishing. What we'll do is we'll actually restrict them. So we'll say Area 1. I'll go ahead and rename that to Safe Area. Or Toxic, Non-Toxic Zone. How about that? There we go. Alright, we'll go Non-Toxic Zone. And we'll put that inside everywhere I'm convinced is safe. Which for now is just here. I'm not sure how or if they've changed anything in regards to the toxic radiation. Whether or not... Oh, you know what? I wonder if these boys will die of toxic buildup and pass out if we leave them exposed for not long enough. So what we want to do... This is very metagaming. What we want to do is we actually want to set the trading spot as deep into the cave as possible. No, we want them outside. Okay, here's what we could do. We could actually build a maze. This is fucked. We could build them a maze, like a huge maze, which they run down, set the trading spot right in the middle of it. They run all the way down there. They get toxic buildup, and then they'll try and leave, and then it'll take them so long to get out of the maze, they'll die before they can get out of nuclear radiation poisoning, and then we just rob whatever they've got on them. What do you guys think? I think that's suitably fucked up for this series. So what we'll do then, this is going to have overhead mountain, isn't it? I feel like this is very much low priority. For now, we'll just see how much radiation. So this can be our first sort of genetics test. And this sort of ties into the Fallout thing as well. That all the vaults in Fallout have an ulterior motive. So, I'm going to go with Fallout 4, because I assume that's a game most people have played. In Fallout 4, one of the first vaults you visit is one... Well, it's obviously your own vault, where they freeze people in cryostasis. But there's another vault later on where you find that they were secretly spied on by a secondary vault. And that's where you meet Curie, if that helps at all. But a lot of these Vault-Tec vaults had a second motive. Ours will be genetic engineering, because that's the type of guy that I am. But for these guys, let's park them... preferably as close to the middle of the map as possible, so that they help obviously take the longest to get to the edges. Let's go Misk. Let's go trading spot. Put it about here. That way they're going to get hit with the most radiation. That way we can keep an eye on them and see if they're actually just going to collapse and die. Grundle, are you alright? Let's just keep an eye on Grundle, because he's the one that's going to be outside for the most. So toxic buildup initial. Is that going down? It's going up. Right. That's not what I wanted to see. So are we actually going to have to brick this in, do you think? How could we do that? We can't... Oh, we can build on the river. Shit, we can build on the river. Now, I do have the bridges mod, so that could be something to do with it. Huh. Well, that's really good news. Because we could just... We could just dig out from, like, up here, for example, or somewhere really deep into the cave, and just fish out of the cave. Right, okay. We still need a temporary solution, though, because obviously we are starving to death. We've got ourselves a lovely piranha, so that'll do. We at least know that we can get replenishable fish. Fish aren't the best. They don't give much food, especially when you're trying to feed 3 people at once, especially when we're also catching tiny fish and piranhas. But it might be better than nothing. Maybe we just need a bigger roof. Maybe we just need a bigger roof. Let's go for, like, this size roof. What do we think? That'll do. I think that'll be fine. No, Fred, can you... Oh, we can build over that as well. Right. Something's on fire. From the electrical conduit. Okay, that's not a problem. That's just a very minor setback. Right. How are we doing, team? Roof collapse. Tiny fish corpse was crushed. Okay, so we are going to need a little bit more of a structural support for that. Then we'll put it, like, here. That's fine. No, Fred, if you want to work on that immediately so we can actually start getting some food produced, that would be great. Clean the rubble. Okay, we might actually have to designate them to build that roof again. No, it should be good. What's he doing now? Oh, yeah, building roof. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. We need to restrict them so they are inside the non-toxic zone. Besides Grundle the fisherman, who is... I'm actually going to allow him... we'll go manage areas. We'll go... Instead of non-toxic... Oh, shit, hang on. Right, if we do that, though, they're not going to have anything to do. I'm an idiot. So we can't actually just do it this limited. What we'll need to do is just go like this inside the mountain so that they can actually dig out new areas. I'm going to have to keep a close eye on that because I will generally forget that they're allowed to... Or they're only restricted to this particular area. Right, let's go for that instead. Let's restrict them all to this area. Grundle, I'm going to make him a new area that's basically the same, but... Oh, maybe we could just leave him unrestricted for now. See how he goes. Hauling bot. How are you doing, my friend? What is Hauling bot going for right now? Just steel that's kicking around? Yeah, there is so much steel on the map. Right, that's good. Hauling bot's really going to keep things together for us, because obviously, if these guys were going out trying to get all of this, we'd have to be very careful and manage them, basically micromanage all of their movements so they don't die here. Fylkyr Rhino, working through the night. How close are we to getting the batteries done? Damn, he's making really, really quick progress. So, have we got the Furniture Plus mod? Oh, I don't think it's been updated yet, which is a little bit of a shame, because with that, you can build filing cabinets, which give plus 5% research. It's not much, but it does add up over time. That's fine. You know what? He's still doing a really, really good job. Now, once we get microelectronics, we can research a lot quicker anyway. A mysterious sprout of ambrosia, which is going to die in no time, I'm sure. Do they not die to radiation? Right, that could be interesting. Since you'll be here for a while, Noide thinks you should give your faction a name. What are we going to call it? Wow. Vault 1204. It's perfect. You know what? I'm pretty sure, I'm almost 100% sure there's not a Vault 1204 in Fallout lore. So that works pretty well. Your faction animals are forgotten. Again, not because we're edgy, but because I completely forgot who these characters were. Alright, the bedrooms are being built. We should probably smooth these places off at some point as well. Oh shit, god, they really not... Damn, we really don't have enough power, not even to run the robots, eh? Windmills aren't a very good source of energy, I will admit. For now, though, they're pretty much all we've got, which is unfortunate. Now, once we get the batteries, the windmills will have times where they spike in power and have very little power, like now is obviously it's increasing. We're just basically, this is just going to waste. So when we get these batteries, hopefully we'll be able to charge the hydroponics for just long enough to grow one lot of food. My major break risk, what's up, Noide Fred? Needs? You are recreation starved, hideous environment, slept in the heat, darkness while we oh shit, we still have that fucking heat wave. I did completely forget about that, I will admit. Right, okay. Toxic fallout. Permanent. Excellent. Disturbed sleep, ate without table, uncomfortable, slept on the ground. Look, this will be the last day you guys have to do this, okay? Get these bedrooms done, then we'll be fine. I suppose I could build them a temporary barrack, though, couldn't I? Right. In that case, we'll have... Grundle, you've got to be our chef. How many more meals have we got? 35. Shit, we're getting through like 10 a day. Let's build a stone cutting table and actually start work on the base then. Because otherwise these guys are going to break down and we're not going to get anything done. So we'll go for steel stone cuts table, because steel is... Eventually, when we get deep mines, going to be infinite. For now, though, yeah, we'll sort of stick it... Well, we'll just put it there, and then we'll have them drop it immediately on the floor. So we've got nothing but marble, haven't we? That's really, really good. Because marble's good to build things out of, because it's high value, plus it's also pretty dense. It's not quite as good as, like, granite, but it's okay. Right, Grundle, are you a good builder? Who's our builder? Oh, shit, it's Noide Fred, isn't it? Damn it. And who's good at stone cutting? Honestly, no one. It technically counts as crafting, and our best crafter has 5 skill. So, and he's going to be busy researching shit. Okay, so, Noide Fred, you, if you can't build, stone cut. No, stone cutting top priority. That way he'll always have the resources to be able to build with. That's not a terrible plan. Not a completely terrible plan, but it's not great either. Research finished battery. Okay, that's exactly what we wanted to see. Now, ideally, we want to wait for Noide Fred to come out of his daze so that he can build the battery so we're not wasting energy and resources. Because otherwise, if we set, say, Fylkyr Rhino to do it or Grundle to do it, chances are they're going to fuck it up because they've got such bad construction skill. What is Grundle's construction before I make that call? 4. And Fylkyr Rhino has 3. Shit. Noide Fred, come on. We need you here. You're letting us down. I guess we'll just wait. So what I've done then to help expedite the stone cutting process, I've made a very small stockpile here to fill with marble chunks. So we can actually go ahead and cancel these. I set it to critical and only allow marble chunks. So if that doesn't have any marble chunks in it, other marble chunks will be hauled there. But again, we don't want too many, otherwise it will lower the sort of quality of the base. Then what I've actually done is we've set up a big dumping zone here for chunks. I'll also set it up for corpses as well. Preferably not, I suppose... Oh shit, hang on. Let's set that to low priority then. Otherwise, if we set up a fridge that's also allowed corpses, they will haul things depending on the highest priority there. So we want that priority low. That still works because once this is filled up, they'll still haul it there anyway. And we'll let the hauling bot pay for it to keep a little bit. We want to get all of this shit out of the base because it's going to make them hate the environment otherwise. There we go. That's that dealt with. Good, good, good. Noid Fred is no longer wandering in a psychotic state. Excellent. Right, Noid Fred, you are now digging at marble. Oh, right, I haven't set a bill up, have I? Add bill, make marble blocks. Do until we have, what do we think, like, do until we've got, like, 200. Alright, let's try that again. Do until we've got 200. Pause when we've got, unpause when we've got, what do we think, like, 50? 40? That's fine, that's like 5%. Okay, fair enough. That's 20%. 45% of 200. And then we'll just set them to drop them on the floor, because I really don't care if they're just on the floor in here. In fact, I don't care that much. What I'm going to do is just expand this zone to actually allow them to sit there. Otherwise, the hauling bot will be dragging them into this room, and if we need to actually build up the bedrooms, that's less convenient for our workers. Time is of the essence in everything we're doing right now, mainly because of the food scenario slowly, you know, diminishing. Now, how's the battery doing? It's discharging faster than it can charge because the windmill's not doing too well right now. But that's only right now. Again, when it picks back up, we should actually see a positive charge increasing here. There we go, look. So not only is it charging the battery, but it is also powering the bots on less than half capacity there. So this is okay. So that will helpfully power it when, you know, when it starts to drop again, as it is now. We should be good with that. Okay, what are you up to now, Fred? Digging up marble. Oh shit, he's already done 200 blocks? Christ, that took no time at all. Wow. Okay, I was massively off with that then. We'll go for 480. What do we think? Well, actually, we're going to have to do that again to unpause the bill. And we'll set it to 80 blocks instead. So we'll keep it to that 20% boundary. Damn, he took no time at all. What a quick guy. I suppose he do 220... Why is he going all the way down there to get marble blocks when they're literally right next to him? You fool of a man. Okay, we definitely want to haul these, though. Get these out of here. The hauling bot's recharging right now, which is why I can't do anything. Right. Eclipse as well? Shit. We're not having much luck. We've obviously had the heat wave, which has ended. Oh, a psychic soothe. I didn't even notice that. Male gender. That was very lucky. So all men on the map are going to have a little bit extra bonus for now. It's only 11 points, so it's not a huge amount, but it's better than nothing. It's 16 for Grundle and 16 for No-Eyed Fred as well there. Okay, that's good. That's absolutely fine. That's going to help keep things going a little bit. We'll build these bedrooms up as soon as possible. That will help their mood. Then this room will... Oh, then we need to immediately start in the freezer, don't we? So what we'll do is... let's dig this out. This can be a fishing spot. We'll literally fish from under the mountain. I feel like that should be okay in terms of fallout. If not, we'll put it... There's a door there, which, if they're fishing actually stood on the same square as the door, I think that will count as being indoors. Literally and figuratively. So that's probably the best plan here. Let's get my chair as well, seeing as he's going to be spending a hell of a long time sitting here making blocks. So we might as well make him comfortable just a little bit there. Does that count as being comfortable? There we go, comfortable. +6, that's good. Okay, his mood's very, very high. The interior looks like shit, so hopefully, I mean, should we just leave him to... Okay, he's finished the blocks. How long is it going to take him to smooth this out? Fucking ages. Let's do the walls rather than the floor. Because it's going to take him... By the time he's finished making the floor, what we can do is we can just make more stone blocks. So, I feel like it's a much better use of his time. Let's cancel this then. Cancel this. We'll go ahead and... Oh, floors take ages to fucking lay, though, don't they? Maybe it would be quicker to replace the walls with marble and then the floors with smoothing. Plus, they can also walk faster on marble, can't they? Rough marble, rough hewn marble, smooth marble. Yeah, they can. Okay, right. And I imagine they also look pretty nice. They do. They actually count as positive beauty. Holy shit, okay. And that's relevant depending on how they think of the room. So, in fact, I've got that completely the wrong way around. Let's cancel this for now. Let's have them smooth the floors and instead just build up the walls with blocks. We go marble. Wow, we're already starting very sort of opulent, aren't we? Go for this marble wall base and lovely smooth marble floors. It's okay, guys. We're starving to death, but we look like we live in a frigging castle. Alright, there's your Doge's Palace, pals. Let's just go ahead and finish off. Do we really want to finish off these rooms yet? Let's finish off the bedrooms before we do anything else. Right. I don't want to waste all of our blocks on, you know, the lab and the sleeping. Oh, why have I not built beds? Come on. That's like the first thing I should have done. So this was very easy bonus to their mood that I just basically didn't even think of because I'm an idiot. So let's get that. Let's also get the wooden end table. So all three of those beds should be able to connect to both pieces of furniture. That will give them a slight mood bonus. And let's get you working on that ASAP so Fylkyr Rhino can go back to bed if he wants to. Sorry, you can't eat quite yet. Oh shit, we're out of wood. Fuck. Really, we're already out of wood. Okay, replace that door with a marble door. Stone doors open very, very slowly, but we do need some extra little bits of wood here and there. This is working out pretty well. This is okay. And he's going to go ahead and get rid of the rest of those blocks that are being dug up by Grundle. Grundle, you are a soldier. You're an absolute soldier. How many meals have we got left? 22. Okay, that's fine. What's up with Grundle? Needs? 20 minutes, please. Spacious interior. That's nice. 8 without a table. -3. I'm just looking to get easy points here. So what we're going to do, my god, it's kind of a little bit of a waste of time, but it will be worth it to not force them to do too much this early on. We need to keep a nice balance. Marble table, because again, we're apparently some opulent shits in this base. Let's go for some marble dining chairs? No way. I was going to say that they wouldn't allow that, would they? No. What about like a marble stool? We can make marble stools, which is better than nothing. Now, those are also going to get beauty quality because they're made of marble. And, you know, classically, you know, big old Renaissance statues are made of marble, not dining rooms where everybody's starving to death. But at least, you know, we've got that going for us, which is nice. Okay, this shouldn't take too long. So, why are you not finishing the mining before you're constructing? The mining is set to be, the same level as construct. That's me being an idiot then. Let's finish them off mining first. We're under attack. Oh, Christ, the zombies are here. How did I not notice? Okay, so there are a shit ton of zombies, or if you will, ghouls, kicking around the map. I'm just sort of getting an idea for the numbers. There are some near the base. So, the way this mod has done it is very, very clever. So, these guys... Oh, shit, you are actually going to have to get out there and defend Hauling Bot. Please. Good shot. Okay, so they actually don't count as characters or pawns or anything like that. These guys are just... almost like creatures. It's kind of difficult to describe. If we obviously had this many characters on a map, it would be very, very laggy. I don't know a huge amount about the actual game mechanics of Rimworld, the internal mechanics, the mod settings, that type of thing. But I do know that they've done this mod very, very well, because it does not lag at all, even with like 500 zombies on the map. It's quite nicely done. You can sort of tell that they're not actual characters from the way that they move as well. There's something kind of weird about the way they're animated, which makes me think they might just be big pictures rather than, obviously these boys. Fylkyr Rhino, what happened? Why are you on the floor? Why is he on the floor? Oh, he's asleep? Oh, shit, the bed's not finished. Oh, Christ. In hindsight, maybe, bear with me here, maybe, this would be better used on the bed. No. Shit, we don't have enough now. Oh, fuck off with that. Right, dismantle that, finish that. There we go. Okay, we're good. Right, let's get that door built. God damn it. What do we want? We want marble door, or maybe a steel door. Let's go for a steel door. Yeah, that's not a bad plan. Prioritize working on steel door, just because marble doors open very, very slowly, because they are made of marble. Right, that's good to know. So the zombies don't actually attack the hauling bot. I thought I'd let him out there just to see what happened. So they only go after humans and animals. That's really interesting that actually doesn't affect them. So that's good in the sense that we don't have to worry about hauling bot being left unattended around all these zombies. However, there are a lot of zombies out there. Like, we've got 2 glowing ones. We've got, what was it, 8, 9, 10 within the base. And these ones are actually eating that corpse. That's absolutely disgusting. Please don't do that. Yep, they are eating this corpse. Right, the solar panel is finished. Let's get these set up. My windmill? What the fuck happened? Why is there a flaming zombie where my windmill used to be? Anybody want to explain that? No, that's fine. No, honestly, genuinely, that's fine. Whatever. Luckily, we've got enough left in storage to be able to rebuild that. A little bit inconvenient. So we'll put one there. We'll put the actual solar panels, I suppose, kind of close to it, so we're not wasting too much building them on different routes. Now, again, we have, because we're on a river there, we have the bridge mod, so we can bridge over that and sort of put them on a little platform. That's so inconvenient. Do we need wood for bridges? Oh my god, we do. Marble dresser, anyone? Can we even make a marble dresser? Wooden dresser, marble dresser. Ooh, opulence. Okay, I like that. Let's dismantle this one. We should also build a marble end table then as well, I suppose. Marble end table. Holy shit. Luxury. So what's Fylkyr Rhino working on now? The septic tanks. The hydroponics is done as well. I didn't even notice. Production. We want a hydroponics basin. Oh, well, we actually have enough for it? Damn. Okay. Where can we put it for it not to be completely in the friggin' way? I suppose there. Right, let's actually get the base wired up then. So we'll run a cable down here, around here, and through there. That should be able to connect to that across the room. It'll look ugly, but we've got to save on the resources we can at this stage of the game. That's very essential that we do. I'm so glad Bot doesn't get attacked by zombies, because those are just creatures basically reskinned in terms of game mechanics. So I'm really glad that we don't have to babysit that thing. Otherwise, it would be completely useless. We'd only basically be able to use it for hauling resources around the base, which is not ideal. We still want this gun as well, if you don't mind. Zombie attack. A group of zombies appears. That's not a group. That's a massacre. Like, that's a horde. Shit. Okay, that's a lot. Wow. So they won't immediately attack us. They only get agitated when they're in particularly large groups. Otherwise, they're kind of docile. They're kind of passive. They're kind of, Ramiro zombies rather than, you know, 28 weeks later zombies, which would be horrifying. Okay, he's trying to shoot a zombie that's miles away. Oh, shit. They've just taken note of us there, which is very worrying. Bot might get us killed from the fact that he keeps opening the fucking door. Who's a Fylkyr Rhino can't have a gun, can he? Because he hates having guns. I don't like that we have zombies so close to the front door. We might have to build a secondary entrance for Bot. Christ, careful. So that the zombies can't get line of sight on us. Because when Bots pass through this one, hopefully this door will have closed before this door opens. And the zombies just won't see us. Be very careful though, because all these deaths seem to be attracting more and more. Oh god, they're actually standing in the way now. Sure. Do you want to just come and stand here and take some pot shots, eh? Do you want to just come and deal with this menace in front of our front door? Okay, go. Oh, good shot. Okay. Let's have Grundle build. No, let's have No-Eyed Fred build this. Need material steel. Outside work area. Okay, fair enough. Let's set No-Eyed Fred to be unrestricted briefly. Remember to put that back for God's sake. Need material steel. Well, what's that 689 steel there then? Hey? I don't know why that is. Build copy. Steel. Not work on door. Need material steel. Am I blind? Am I stupid? How about now? Am I less stupid? No, cannot. What? Need material steel? 25 steel. Friend, I'm pretty sure there is fucking steel everywhere, my dude. Okay, for some reason Grundle's going outside to fish. Did I set Grundle to be unrestricted like a fool? Oh, I set them all to be unrestricted just to make sure. This is really odd. This is genuinely quite odd. Okay, so the hydroponics basin is drawing -200. Well, we've got -270 watts in the grid because this thing is drawing a shit ton of power. Power need is 70 watt. Right, okay. And we have no power because the windmill's destroyed. Fucking zombies. Okay, right. Let's instead then, unrestrict No-Eyed Fred because he's also a pretty decent shot as well. Grundle, you need to come stand on the other side of the door and cover No-Eyed Fred as he goes to build the windmill. Let's mark this as hold open. Then we can have them sort of stand there and fire outside. Good, good. Bot is bringing more blocks in because it accidentally took too much away. Right. Prototype's working on wind turbine, but we can't work on the door. Oh, now we can work on the door. I don't know why that was. Very strange. Okay, that's going to help out a little bit, I hope. Right. Prototype's working on the wind turbine. You, my friend, can do whatever the hell you feel like because you are a asset to this nation. The zombie is kind of right in the way. Is he dead now? He's still alive because there's exclamation marks coming off of it. But I can't kill it because it's not actually, like I said, it's not actually an animal. That's annoying. David, winger. Hey, David, do you want to fuck off? How much is this giving us? 271,000. Oh, God, that's a lot of 271,000. 2,741 watts is a lot. What do we want to build in the hydroponics table? Basically, whatever's quicker. So, rice. Who is our grower? Grundle, you are on growing and harvest before you do absolutely anything else, my friend. The base is coming along. Like, it's coming along quite nicely as well. Let's prevent that from being held open. We've got the sort of double secured entrance. We've started work on the actual walls themselves, which is nice. All we've got to do is finish off these solar panels. And I think, in terms of power, we should be more than good. We might even be able to build a couple of hydroponic basins. Research finished. Septic tanks, that's good to see. We might even be able to get fresh water before the end of this episode too. Alright, so just before we finish, I've just confirmed that actually this area is safe from toxic buildup. He was at 70%, now he's at 69%. That's still lethal, so we need to get back indoors as soon as he's built this. That's so good to know. Like, that's really genuinely going to help. Did I accidentally tell him to build a wooden dresser again? What a fool. Furniture, let's go marble dresser. Marble dresser. There we go, nice. Okay. Yeah. This is good. I'm not sure again whether or not we need a slightly larger roof still. I'll build it as big as we can to come off this pier. Protest building roof area. There we go. That's what he is supposed to be doing, but obviously he's shooting at zombies instead because he really hates them. Not a big fan. Alright, let's see if he can... He's collapsed. Oh my god, he's collapsed. Shit. Heat stroke, bad hygiene, toxic... Okay, the extreme toxic buildup has got to him at long last. You need to rescue No-Eyed Fred there. Get him to bed. Let's restrict them. Keep them indoors. Yeah, we were a little too overzealous with him there. Let's send him back to the non-toxic zone. What's up with him? Why is he freaking out? You see that? He had a lot of recreation deprived trapped underground. Friend, you can't go outside. You will die if you go outside. Look at No-Eyed Fred. Somebody needs to treat No-Eyed Fred as well. Do we have a doctor? Oh my god, we don't have any other doctors. I mean, his health will go back to normal over time, but it's going to take him so long that... Can he tend to himself? Still not? Shit. 80%. So basically, we've got to wait until the toxic buildup goes back to the Sirius before he can treat himself. Huh. Well then. We'll also set to self-tend. How about now? Was it maybe just because he's... No. Prioritize cleaning, smoothing. I suppose he can't tend to that. What's he going to do? Take some Radex? That's not going to work. Thank you for watching. This episode's already gone for ages. I wish I could play more because I'm really, really enjoying this. But unfortunately, it would take me 9 hours to upload and another 9 hours to process. So, shout out to all the top tier patrons. Big Dick Timmy, Sean Thornton, Zachary Harris, Harry, Lucas Halting, Haydog, Crosis, Gabriel Vendors, Josh Lynn, Dean Tesla, Michael Mullen, Logan Thorne, Conspiracy, James Ogilvy, Escape and Jackson Whitman for their support. At the highest of the high, ridiculous level Patreon tiers. At the more sensible Patreon tiers, we have Nathaniel Lindbergh, Brandon Montoniac, Necrophilan, Felix Deal, Princess Ugly the Dragon, Nick, Noblesse, Quetlatch, Lizar Reven, Facundo Vasquez, Paul Master, Imperator Augustus, Jack Allen, Chancellor Chief Palpatine, I'm the Lizard King, Whiteland Thomas, You're under Freeze, Euphrates, Duncan 2 and 7, Jordan Campbell, Astro, Anthony. Thank you all for your support. And many others on Patreon as well. This is going to be a good series, I think. I'm enjoying this. Like, I'm just genuinely having a fun time playing it. I wish I could do more. But again, take 9 hours to process, so maybe not. See you next time.